I'm Jason Day. I'm pitmaster for Burnt Finger BBQ, competition barbecue team, and we have a line of barbecue sauces and seasoning under Burnt Finger BBQ as well. So Burnt Finger is a team with myself and my wife Megan. So we compete as a family. We take our 2 kids and travel all over the country. We've been competing for a little over 10 years now, but probably closer to 12 years. And so we've taken our passion and what we've done, what we do as a family, and turned it into a business. So sauces, seasonings, we've now launched a pre-cooked meat line on the Home Shopping Network. So lots of fun, exciting things for the Burnt Finger family. When Burnt Finger first got started, we were focusing a lot of the competitions that were around here in Kansas City. There's pretty much one every single weekend within a short driving distance. So as we first started, we were focused on the ones we had big parties, and then we evolved into the competition circuit, points chasing. So we were after the competitions that had the amount of points that we could earn Team of the Year. Now that we've done a lot of contests, we have moved into focusing on the large World Championship events. So we focus on the American Royal, the Memphis in May Barbecue Festival, and then the Jack Daniels, trying to get down to those festivals. So our schedule is built around the bigger events now, and then depending on how we want to travel for the year, we'll pick up some of the smaller local events as well. I first learned about FireBoard, it's been several years ago at the American Royal. I think it was out when we first started at the Kansas Speedway. Ted Conrad, the owner of FireBoard, approached me and asked if I would be interested in testing out one of his temperature monitoring devices. So I was actually pretty happy with the system I had at the time. So he left a unit for me to test out, and I didn't touch it for, I don't know, 6 months until over winter when we started moving into a new smoker. I decided to start playing with the Wi-Fi technology, and I fell in love with the device. We went from a charcoal pit over to a pellet pit, and being able to track the temperature curves in a great amount of detail helped me change our competition routine from one pit to the next pretty much seamlessly. All that data that I was tracking and writing down on old composition books, greasy notebooks, was gone. It all went in way more detail into the cloud. I just fell in love with the technology, and we've been using it extensively ever since. My first impression after using FireBoard was, wow, these guys get it. The app is easy to use, the way that everything is designed is just user-friendly and simple. It's just, wow, these people, they get it. One of my favorite accessories for the FireBoard is the competition probe. It's a small temperature probe. That was an idea that came from just talking with Ted. I was complaining about the length of just general thermometer probes, and said I really wish you guys would just have one about that big so I could put it in a chicken thigh or slab of ribs and get really precise readings without tearing up all the other chicken thighs around it. And he disappeared back into his lab, and lo and behold, he returned a couple months later and was like, Jason, here's that probe. And it has been my favorite temperature probe to use. The first time we used it in competition, we had a perfect score in chicken and won the whole contest. I absolutely recommend FireBoard for not only competition teams, but home cooks as well. The key with barbecue is knowing exactly when to take that piece of meat off the pit, and that's what FireBoard does for me. And it can do it for anybody.